Good morning, everybody. Coming back, these aren't going to be a daily briefing, but I am going to make sure to do these periodically, continue to do them. Um, Today, I got into the Celltrak application and I saw that there were 108 things in triage. I was going to flip the screen. I'll show you. There's 108 things in triage. What that means is that there were 108 different visits for different people, different clients, different caregivers that all had some sort of exception to the case. Those all get locked into the triage, and we cannot release them to pay until we've processed every one. It usually takes about 5 to 7 minutes to process each one. So it's really super critical that you find anything that is going on with your cell track. And if there is an exception, we need to know about it in your narrative note. Super critical so that we can make sure to process those things in order to make sure that they go out for your payroll. A couple of other things. We've had a ton of people call off in the last 2 weeks, but they aren't calling off in the appropriate manner. There's only one way that we can accept a call off without having a break in the system. If you call the office number 208-746-8881 at any time of day or night, there's an on-call team in Chicago. They are paid specifically to take your call and then call the client and call and notify them. It is really critical that as soon as you know you're not going to be able to make your shift, you call that on-call number so that they notify your client. We've also lost several clients in the last couple of weeks. Again, mostly because we're calling off in largely what's happening is people are sending me an email, sending Silas an email, sending Jody an email, sending Caitlin an email, and they're all over the place and nobody's really able to keep track of any of that. The way it's supposed to be done is to call the number and then call off that way. That way we know for a fact that your clients are getting called. So no matter what, if there's a call off, please call the office line. That said, anything for scheduling, anything that's 24 hours out, that is the appropriate time to utilize your email. If you know that something is wrong with your schedule, I would say check it every Sunday. But if you see something wrong with your schedule, you see something that's a couple of days out, send the email to Caitlin, okay? If there's something that you know that needs to be dealt with your caregiver, your employee file, send an email to Silas. After you've sent the emails to your service coordinators, if you're not getting what you need out of that, then you CC me, add me into the context, and I will be able to follow up in that manner. There will be another video, maybe another 2 videos today. I did have an update that I wanted to bring to you from my conference, but I'll wrap that up and go from there.